Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are at the end of this year. For again, another 12 months has been passed with doing everything online. Even today, in this evening, we are meeting, get together in an online platform. So, in the last few months, last few years, it was very challenging. But MS Club of SLIIT, with the aim of bridging the gap between the industry and the undergraduates, did a lot of things towards achieving our goal. Actually, though things were doing online platform, though it was challenging, as a team, we were able to achieve our goals and do things in a better way. In this evening, today, we are going to start our annual general meeting for year 2021. First of all, welcome all of you for the annual general meeting of MS Club SLIIT for the year 2021. To have the start, I'm going for a special person. In any community, in any country, in any institute, leader is a person who make the transform, who make that institute, that community a better place. So a successful leader is a person who can manage things in any situation. Actually, the last few months, last few years, it was very challenging because people have never met together. People met together virtually, work on virtually, and achieve goals on virtually. But in our community, actually, we are proud to have a president who was able to guide us and achieve goal in such a situation. So I would like to start our annual general meeting for 2021 with the voice of that person. So in this evening, to address the annual general meeting 2021, my invitation is goes to Sajid Jonathan, our president of MS Club of SLIIT. Sajid, the screen is yours to address the gathering.
Okay. First of all, I thank everyone for coming here today, all the students and the lecturers also. We have Dr. Nuwan, Mr. Jagat, and Ms. Amil also joining us today. I want to thank them and all the participants coming. I know these are the holiday seasons, and for the lecturers, it must be tiring time also with all the research work and all the final marking happening for that. So I want to thank everyone for joining us here today. I want to just confirm that you can also see my presentation over here. So I don't want to take much time today. So because I want to give the responsibility and the new like whatever is going to come next to the new board and the new people who are going to manage the MS Club. And there's going to be a new chapter in this book called MS Club. So I'm very excited for that. And it's also bit disheartening to know that this is like the last time we'll be addressing as a board member of MS Club also. So before we go on with the official things that are going to happen, I just want to address everyone here what MS Club is and what we have done for the past year as the board, as the previous board, what did we do for the past year, and the main idea and the core concept of MS Club. So it started in 2018, by the end of 2017 and the beginning of 2018 as an idea by the seniors of SLIIT itself. So they went to a lot of hackathons and a lot of competitions, and they saw that, and even when they went to the internship and to the industry, they saw that there exists a lot of skill gap between students as an undergraduate and an industry professional. It existed between the graduate and a professional, and also within other universities also. Because once they went to a hackathon and competitions like that, they saw that some of our students did not have enough confidence and enough experience to present at a hackathon. So they found that there are some skills which we can, as students itself, help each other to improve. So that was the main problem they identified. From that birth the club, which is MS Club of SLIIT. So the process really was simple. Whatever a professional has, the skills they have, train the undergraduates as students itself. So apart from whatever they get from the lecturers and the syllabus, whatever we can as students to help each other, so that if so that whatever we're doing is like tenfold and multifolded in terms of knowledge and experience. So that was the main idea. So the solution was the student community. Our aim was to bridge the skill gap between an undergraduate and industry professional. So this skill gap can be in terms of soft skills, in terms of presentation, communication, teamwork, and also in terms of technical skills, getting to know the latest technology out there, helping students in terms of a particular technology and seeing what's trending on the industry and apply that to the university projects also. So these were some of the ideas they came up with. So for the past 2 to 3 years, MS Club of SLIIT has been sustaining in that way, and we have had a lot of sessions and a lot of members joining in and getting the maximum benefit they can out of from each other. So how do we do it? We do tech talks, hackathons. The most famous hackathon we do is the mini hackathon. We have done it for the past for the past 3 years actually, and the main goal behind mini hackathon is to train first and second year students of SLIIT in terms of a hackathon environment and provide them that experience so that it will be easier for them when they go to a real hackathon, like a 24-hour hackathon. It will be easier for them to handle it also. So we do like monthly tech talks, and whenever the student board comes up with any request or to do sessions for a particular technology, we do sessions for that. Technical workshops. For example, we did the CDAP presentation, like helping the students on in terms of the fourth year research module for the past couple of years. Then we did for the past couple of years also we did a session on ITP, guiding the students on ITP, because when students speak to other students, we can talk from our perspective and give our knowledge and our experience also. So that was an added experience and like a knowledge sharing session for the juniors also. And finally, we offer also mentor programs. Like within the club, we try to connect the students of the club with like Microsoft valuable professionals. We call them MVPs, and also other people who are well known in the industry. So by the end of the day, what matters is the connections and the network you have in the industry that will help you land better jobs, like help you land internship, and also will provide you a ton of opportunities in terms of learning and also work. So that is one of our main goals, to ensure that all members in our club has their exposure to industry members also. So joining a MS Club, like what you would get, see, before like the pandemic happened, we had a lot of in talk sessions, like within the campus itself, we had a lot of sessions, and even a mini hackathon which was happening for the first 2 times of that year, we did it in campus. But after the pandemic hit, like a lot of us moved into online learning, and we had to do all of the sessions also online. So even though we had to do it online, we tried to do our best and give a good experience for the students. And it was a bit easier doing it online also, then we could have frequent sessions. But during the progress of the past couple of years, like the first year when we did online session, it was new and everyone joined. But after that, even I know that personally, some people became tiring learning online. So in that also we try to mix and match things and give various type of sessions for students, because the time you have in SLIIT is the best time for you to learn and experience more. So joining MS Club of SLIIT, you'll get to know giants in this industry, like notable people from the industry, IT industry, and to get to learn latest technologies, whatever is trending on the industry or even emerging technologies in that sense. Also, you'll be working with a team of people inside the club itself. So whoever is in the club, so we also have a rigorous entry process also. So we make sure to have interviews, and we also see how the person progresses over the course of the month. Like within a 3 to 4 months, how do they perform the club? So whoever stays long in this club are people who are really dedicated and want to share something with others. So you'll be talking to people with the same interest. In the long run, having those connections also will be beneficial for you. Maybe if you want to start a company or you want to start your own startup, you have already enough contact to develop and continue with your brand. You'll also get to learn a lot of soft skills. We're doing sessions inside the club itself. Like we partnered with the MS Club of SLIIT to do a session on public speaking inside the club. So we do a lot of sessions like that, also to ensure people inside the club are well trained or well trained. In terms of technical, also we also have a dev team coming up for like they did a lot of work for the past 4 to 5 months, and I think people who are going to present after this, they'll showcase their work of the dev team. So these things coming after that. You'll also enhance your knowledge and experience. Finally, the reason everyone joins the club or joins session is like to win swag. Just an additional bonus thing which you can do. Actually, we have some swag we are yet to distribute among the students. We are waiting until the pandemic finishes and we come back to the club, to SLIIT, to hand over the bottles, and also some, I think we have some sweatshirts to give away. Actually, bottles are in my home, well packed, but like waiting until the pandemic finishes to give them the swag. Like that, if we had more in-person sessions, we will have the opportunity to give more swag to people. But unfortunately, it's still happening online. But we'll see for the next year at least. New members of the club will be, or participants of any session will be able to win swag. So I'll just go through some of the sessions we did last year, so we'll have a better idea on what we do as a club. One of the main events we did was the mini hackathon. It was a hackathon, as I said, only for the first and second years, focusing on building up their product and pitching it to a judge panel in terms of the business idea and marketing. So we really didn't focus on code because since it was catered only for the first and second years, we wanted them to have a solid foundation first. Then when they want to major hackathons, once they have enough coding knowledge and experience from the first, second years, it will be easier for them to participate in a hackathon. Then we have this annual ITP guide session we do for the second year, where our speakers, from their experience, share their knowledge on how did they do the ITP project and what are the pitfalls and challenges they face, and share that experience basically. So we also had something called the Cloud Skill Challenge. It happened last year from January until April, so it was a 4 month or 4 to 5 month long event. We started with a simple challenge. We partnered with Microsoft Sri Lanka over here to give students an opportunity to learn about Azure and cloud technology. So they had some modules to complete. So whoever completed and the top people who completed, we provided them an opportunity to sit for an exam called AES 900. So it's a certification exam. It costs around $99 if you're going to take the exam separately. But since we partnered with Microsoft Sri Lanka, we had that opportunity to give around 150 to 180 students passed in that exam, and they got the certification also. We have more than that, vouchers more than that, but only like 150 to 180 people could pass and get that opportunity. And we also had trainers, MCT, Microsoft certified trainers from the industry coming and training the students for 3 to 4 sessions also, talking about the paper and giving tips on how to pass the exam. So this was the mentorship thing I was talking about. We have people from the industry coming and sharing their knowledge also. Before that, we did a session on CV writing and interview skills, focus on soft skills. Then after that, we moved on to having sessions inside the club in terms of communication. We partnered up with the Gavel Club for that. So here also you can see we did sessions for CDAP. The CDAP is the 4th year research module you get. So we shared our experiences and some tips and tricks to successfully complete that particular module also. So here is just a screenshot of the Hackathon certificate, which we are yet to distribute because we wanted to give them as physical certificates. So that also we are waiting until it resumes so that we can hand over the certificates for the winners. But we have already distributed the prize money among the winners, so that has been completed. So these are just one of the many things which are happening. So these are the public things you can see, public events we do, which people can participate and get an experience of. But internally, we do a lot of like knowledge sharing sessions, and we do development work where we help each other with stuff. So internally, we do a lot more than that. So this is just in the surface. Also, that's a special thing about MS Club of SLIIT. The idea behind MS Club of SLIIT started. Then we had Gehan has the first student ambassador, and after that he's the first student gold ambassador of Sri Lanka. So this is like a Microsoft, this is partnered with Microsoft Learn community. There we get to So we get a position called Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. What we do basically there is to partner up with people all over the world who appointed ambassadors, and also get some connections from people working in Microsoft itself. So they mentor us and they do sessions for us and help us to level up and train more. So that was an ambassador program, and Microsoft Student Club, like MS Club of SLIIT partners up with MLSA Sri Lanka and also MLSA, like people from all over the world, and do sessions regarding that also. So it's a separate experience from the club we get. And there's me and Dinwan also as a gold student ambassador. Then we have a lot of students internally from the club selected as an MLSA. So we have Director Chamod, and most of the past year we had the third years also being selected as MLSA. So we are proud to have them also as an MLSA, because the main idea behind MLSA is that they learn something from that global exposure they get and share their experience within the club, within the students in the club itself, and also within the people in the university. So like that, we have so many MLSs from various universities. We network with them, we connect with them, and we do sessions and workshops partnering up with them also. So there's a monthly session we run with Microsoft Sri Lanka called Microsoft Student Champs. Right now it's happening online. Every month we do a session where one student speaker and also one person from the industry partner up and do a couple of sessions to an audience. Usually we do it in the Microsoft Office, but since we have moved into the online delivery method, we haven't been able to like go to the Microsoft Office and do the session. So if that resumes from next year, people from the MS Club also have the chance to go to the Microsoft Office in Sri Lanka and access tower and also get that experience there. So finally, I would like to say the main goal behind MS Club is grow together. Like a student-run community, we try to organize more stuff for the students itself, for our juniors and also our peers in the club, and help them like grow each other. So this has been like a very interesting journey for me for the past year. I started joining MS Club like a couple of years before. My starting point was the mini hackathon 2018. That is where I was exposed to MS Club, and I got mentorship from Gehan and also Anjaya. So they were my mentors who helped me like get selected as an MLSA, and also give me the proper skills and knowledge to run a club in SLIIT. So I want to thank them for giving that opportunity, because the past year has been a whole roller coaster ride with the pandemic happening and managing studies online, my internship, and MS Club of SLIIT has been a wonderful experience for me. And I want to thank all the other past board members, starting from my vice president Dinwan Kalwo. He has been an amazing, supportive friend and also member of the club. So even if I am not there, he takes a lot of initiatives on his own, and he also encourages other people to take initiatives. So I want to thank him for that, and also all the other members of the club like Duresh, Chamod, Bhavanta, Renu, Nishiki, Chamika, and also all the current fourth years who are being appointed for the next year club of board club. I want to thank all of them. It has been a nice journey. I've learned a lot. I hope that everyone else also has learned something from the past year. And I want to congratulate like the next board and also urge them to continue whatever we are doing and do that better. So every year we try to be better. Whatever mistakes we have done in the past year, you can learn from them and correct them and do something better next year. So I wish you all the very best to do that. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sajid, for your words at our AGM 2021. Actually, we also learned from you a lot of things, and you explained briefly how the things went on in the last year with the challenges and how we overcome those things. While doing the things on the MS Club of SLIIT, normally we had to face challenges while organizing the events and doing other things. For those times, there were great strength behind us. That was our lecturers. So from their support, actually, we were able to do the things better and organize the events in more successful ways. In this AGM 2021, my next invitation goes to Dr. Nuwan Kodagode, Head of Department, Faculty of Faculty of Computing, Computer Science and Software Engineering. So, Dr. Nuwan, the screen is yours to address the Annual General Meeting 2021.
I think I must apologize for my background. I'm in a fairly dark background. So first of all, I want to thank the organizers for inviting me for the AGM for the Microsoft Club. I'm also very hopeful that next year we might be able to. Actually, I'm really hoping that we'll actually get things physically done. So that will be really wonderful. It's been 2 years where we had to do this online kind of work. But I know, in spite of the pandemic, MS Club was able to contribute immensely to uplift the knowledge of the students in the Faculty of Computing. So I want to congratulate them. So I'm really proud of we have a very vibrant student community. I mean, we have MS Club, and I would say probably the other active student communities, we have the data science student community and so many others like software engineering student community. I think they were inspired by the work perhaps done by the MS Club before. So I think we have this very vibrant environment where we have so many different co-curricular activities, student committees that are doing kind of co-curricular kind of work. I always believe that it's actually very difficult to have a active co-curricular student community. It's very easy to have a community that helps around other aspects like maybe music and arts, but to ensure that you have you cover technical stuff and then run it throughout a year, I think that's a very tough job. So I want to say kudos to the 2021 organizing committee led by Jonathan and his ably competent team for this wonderful work that you have carried out. So we have seen this continuing, and this is really great. And I'm sure the students have really benefited. And I also want to take this opportunity to wish the new committee all the strength that they need to continue the traditions of the MS Club. So I think there are some traditional things MS Club does. So I hope they will continue that. And as Jonathan mentioned, maybe go one step further, maybe, right? I think Jonathan mentioned about few things. I think I would wish that the 2022 committee is able to organize physical events, and I think we will truly enjoy that. And as you said, you have a collection of swags, and I think all students are excited to actually get them. And this other thing that I want to touch on is once again what Jonathan mentioned is this mentorship. So I think that is something that we need to have, and so I'm really happy that you were able to connect some of these professionals to our students. And this is something the department is also looking at. Of course, I'm heading the computer science and software engineering department. Now, this time we are looking at an intake around maybe 450 to 500 students. And one of the things that we are trying to do is to have a mentorship program where we kind of reach out to alumni and also others, and maybe have a ratio of 1 to 10, 1 to 15 kind of thing. So when we have third year students, we will kind of assign a mentor for them, maybe someone from the alumni or someone who is there in the industry. Because as you said, this mentorship is really important. Then students get to know what's really happening outside. Students who come to the third year don't have much of an idea about what's happening. And that is one of the things I think MS Club is doing, pitching that gap between undergraduate and then what is happening outside in the industry. So I think you all have been doing a great job doing that. I actually have another suggestion to make. Maybe this is something that maybe the 2022 committee may have not thought about it. But I remember, I think Gehan is also here. Long time back, we had everything physically. So I remember the 2019 CodeFest finals when we had it on campus. So Gehan was there in the night and I was chatting with him. Maybe it's part of CSR. I know your main mission is to bridge the gap between undergraduates and the professional world, but maybe as a CSR initiative, is it possible to bring this message of IT to schools? And I think we were plotting this idea that maybe we have such a diverse set of students from all corners of the from the island. So what if we could actually have an outreach program where we can actually outreach to your own schools and then promote IT. Maybe it's through CodeFest or something like that. But this is just a food for thought, like maybe like something that you can think of as a CSR initiative. Maybe like, one obviously is like for the faculty. I know some of you are involved with there are two main events of the faculty of computing. That's of course the conference that we have, the ICAC conference, and the other one is of course CodeFest. So I think one of the things that MS Club can easily do is to promote students in the community to compete in these competitions. We have a wide range of competitions. And maybe another thing that you can think of is like whether you could actually be part of this outreach where go to schools and then spread the message. Now, perhaps this is also something that maybe to the future that MS Club and the other societies can think of. Now, in most other universities, like competitions like CodeFest, similar kind of like competitions are run by students. So I think MS Club has shown the maturity that you can handle fairly complicated events. So I think at some time in the future, maybe like these competitions like CodeFest can be student driven, and maybe clubs like MS Club can actually take the step forward to make that happen, taking the initiative of even organizing events like this. So once again, like I want to thank the previous committee led by Jonathan for the amazing work that you have done. I'm hoping that we will see a lot of physical events in 2022, and I wish the new committee the strength that they need to take MS Club, do the stuff that they're doing, and also maybe take it to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Your words are a great motivation for us, as well as your ideas. Actually, that as a community, we are happy to have that kind of ideas. And once again, thank you so much for the support that you were given throughout our journey of MS Club SLIIT. So my next invitation goes in this evening to Mr. Amila Senaratna, Senior Lecturer, Faculty of Computing, to address the gathering at Annual General Meeting of MS Club SLIIT 2021.
So first of all, I would like to welcome all of you to this annual general meeting of MS Club, because this is a very important meeting that happens at the end of each term of the office bearers. So thank you very much for inviting me to this event as well. Right. So having said that, I would like to thank the outgoing committee of the MS Club, Sajid, Jonathan and his team, who have done an exceptional job during the last year despite the pandemic situation. So I hope they managed to conduct many online events to make sure that they are the MS Club objectives are being met, right? So so with the new challenges lies ahead, I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate the office bearers of the coming year who will be appointed during this AGM. So we are expecting y'all to continue the good work carried out by previous committee, like Dr. Nuwan said, and also to take initiatives in creating new opportunities for the future, not only to the community at SLIIT, but also to the outsiders, like Dr. Nuwan already mentioned. So I'm sure that all of you are eagerly waiting to see the next committee and their plan for their term. So I won't take much of your time. So I would again like to thank Jonathan and his team for the great work they did during the last year and during the 2021 period. And I would also like to wish all the best for the committee that is going to be appointed very soon. So all the best and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for being with us in this evening. So, to address the Annual General Meeting 2021, I would like to cordially invite Mr. Jagat Vikramaratna, Senior Lecturer, Faculty of Computing.
Okay, thank you, Asira. Thank you for inviting me for the AGM, Dr. Nuwan and Samila, and dear students. Before I talk to you, I'll ask a few questions from the board members, not from the participants. like Sajid and the other members, right? I'll ask 3 questions. Why you join with this MS Club? You have enough work, academic work and all. Sometimes you are working, sometimes you are having internship. With all this workload, why you join with MS Club?
Personally for me, sir, to get a bit more experience than what I get from academic. Like usually we have in academic, we have lectures, we have some group projects, but the experience we get that from that, there's a limit for that, because there's only a limited time we are spending inside the lecture room also, and it's mostly between the lecturers and students. So out of that, when we come out and we just talk to friends, it won't be obviously related to any technology or anything. We'll be having our own chat and fun regarding that. So the main reason coming to MS Club was, apart from all the chat and fun we have with other like our friends, to learn to have the same energy and apply it to tech, and help each other to learn something new from tech. So that was the main reason for me to come. As an individual, I had a goal by the end of 4th year. I want to be at this level, because that was the idea that even Anjuaya planted in me. Like he gave that idea, like by the end of the 4th year, you should be somewhat recognized, at least in industry. Like you have to go with from the fact you just have to stand out, and so that people from the industry also can like easily identify you. Okay, you are somewhat capable, and easily recruit you, or you start your own company, something like that. So there was an idea planted within me, and I think that has worked out so far.
Right, thanks. Other students, please keep these answers in your mind. My second question is there any benefit you got out of these activities?
Yes, the main benefit is getting to know a lot more people. Like I said, the past board members, like working with Dinuan, working with like other members in the club. If it was not for the club, it would be very hard for me to meet them, because we have a lot of students in SLIIT. Apart from the group, I won't know it, because I'm from the cybersecurity stream also. Then knowing people from the SC stream also will be hard after the second year, like after the divide. So within MS Club of SLIIT, we had people from other streams also coming in. It was easier for them to connect with them. Yeah, that was one.
Thanks. Last question. Right. Do you think this MS Club work and this society work affect for your GPA, class and academic activities?
Yes, definitely, sir. Because one thing was, it was easier for me to focus on academic after joining MS Club, because usually when we, in terms of tech, usually when we do sessions and we learn something from that, it's the same, because we also try to have sessions parallel to what's happening, what we are studying in SLIIT also. For example, like ITP and the CDAP sessions we did, and all the other tech talks, I learned something from that, and since I'm already practicing it there, it's easy for me to apply for the academic also. And also in terms of presentation and all, for the final year when you have research presentation, like talking like this casually to people, and it helps me also to like in the final presentation, also in terms of soft skills, also it helps me.
Right. Thanks, Jonathan. Like, I think now no need to explain more, right? So the benefits, why you have to join with MS Club, clearly explain, and what are the benefits, clearly explain, and it will be positively affect for your academic work. So like for other students, you can convey this message, right? And that's what I want to tell you. And I must thank MS Club board members, Jonathan and his team. With this COVID pandemic situation, they have to deviate a little bit from this original schedules, original plans, but they have successfully complete MS Club and ready to hand over to another energetic team for 2022. I will thank all of your hard work for the faculty at the university, and I'll wish you all the very best from the next board members. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jagat sir, for clearly explain why the student should join a club like MS Club. So once again, thank you very much. And next, we are going to for the moment that all of us anxiously waiting for. It is the moment that the responsibilities of MS Club is handing over to the next executive board. Who will be the president? Who will be the vice president and other executive board? That is the question that we are having at the moment. To have the answer, I would like to invite our current president, Sajid Jonathan, to announce the next executive board of MS Club of SLIIT. Sajid, screen is yours to announce the next executive board.
Starting the video, I just want to say the next board we have thought a lot. Like usually, our constitution work is we discuss with the current board and also ask alumni and see and decide on who is forward to carry on the club later. Because we want to make sure people who are working within the club and enough exposure and experience something. So we went through, I think, for the last 3 to 4 months, we were thinking a lot on who to hand over the club to, because we wanted to make sure every year the club is running, and that's a really tough thing to do because we have seen in SLIIT for the past year, like time have been there. 1 year the club may work, and then next year the club may go silent, and after that, once again when a new board comes, we'll start and be active. We wanted to make sure we don't break that energy which we have built over this year, and continue that. We wanted to select individuals in regards to that. So what we did was we had the current board, like the members, already trained them for the past 3 months and let them do sessions on their own, and we just in the sidelines and helping and guiding them. So I think that also helps them to get ready for whatever is coming in the future. So yeah, so I think this is the moment we have all been waiting for. I hope everyone can see and take a video also. So if I reveal, I want to congratulate these people who are going to be chosen here, and I wish them all the best of luck. So here we go.
There you go, guys. Those are the new committee members and the team members for the next board. And I want to again congratulate all these people. All of them you have seen in the video, and a lot more members other than them have been with us for the past 1.5 years. When I was a president, and been working with us for a long time, even when we couldn't, since we had some commitments with work and research, they took more like their own initiatives, and they'll be sharing some stuff on what they did, and they also have some plans for the next year, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, good luck to them. I think we wish them all the best, and whatever they do for the future, we are really excited on what they will come up with, because every year we know that the club will be improving, and it's up to them to come up with new ideas and then also to increase what we have set. Yeah, thank you, guys. So we saw the new board members, we know who they are. So I think it's time for us to hand everything over to them and let them continue this wonderful journey we had so far. So to do that, I will start with the new president of the MS Club of SLIIT for the next year, for the current board and for the next year, Lasal Hetiarachi, to like share the screen over here and give his thoughts, his plans, and how excited he is to be the president right now. So personally, before Lasal comes on board, I've also known Lasal for the past year, and I know how good they work, him and all the members of the senior members of the club, and that was one of the key factors we took in when deciding for the next board also. So yeah, Lasal, the screen is yours.
Yeah. I'm literally lost for words here. I'll just speak my mind. I'll start by saying what an amazing journey it has been over the past few months to work with a community that is so much more than ourselves, right? I still remember my first interview with MS Club. So we had our interviews. If you're aware of the trajectory of SLIIT, we had our interviews in the first floor common area at the corner desk near the bank, right? So my interviews were Gehan Siruvardhara, you, Jonathan, and Renuaka. So one of the questions that Gehan Siruvardhara asked in particular really stuck with me. That was, why do you want to join MS Club? And why should I recruit you as a member of MS Club? So my simple answer was, I want to give back to the community. I want to be an important member of the SLIIT community itself. I never really understood the depth of what I had just said until I really started working with these people, these amazing members who are really thriving in the academics while giving back to the community. MS Club is not just another club for me. It's more than that. It's a family. Whenever I'm feeling down, and I can talk to these people. I can take academic advice from these people. These is more than a club. This is the community. I'm sure that I speak for everyone here when I say it is a platform that has enabled us to grow as a person and make sure and as the new board will ensure that we'll carry that tradition forward. I also take this opportunity to thank our seniors, especially Gehan Siruvardhara, Dinuan, Jonathan, Dureksha, Chamod, Renu, Nishki Akka, Chamikaya, who pushed us to go that extra mile and take new challenges. I also would like to thank our lecturers who were the guiding force behind everything that we did over the past few years. And last but not least, I would like to thank our fellow communities, especially FCSC, SCSC, FOSS, DSSC, and all our fellow communities. The past few months has been a hectic journey, but despite the pandemic, we have managed to achieve a lot, and we'll make sure to carry that momentum forward for the upcoming year. So we have prepared a small presentation for our plan for the next few months, and I'll just share my screen. So basically, these are the events that are already traditionally carried out by the MS Club of SLIIT, and we have added some new events as well. So firstly, we'll be doing a small, we have planned to do a small event called Level Up. So this has been an idea that's come down to us by our seniors. So this is basically an internal event to promote, to develop the skills of the members of MS Club of SLIIT. So this is basically an event where they get to share their knowledge on a particular language perhaps, or any other experiences that they had within the past few months. So Level Up will be starting from this December, and we'll be continuing each month, and we'll take the Level Up event, we'll elevate it. And as tradition, we'll also organize the Cloud Streaks event every 2 months in partnership with the Microsoft Sri Lanka, which will enable the SLIIT community to use the cloud services given within the Azure platforms and explore new areas which help them improve their portfolio. And ITP is one of the signature events of the MS Club calendar, and we'll make sure that it will be organized within the months of January and July as well, to help the second years who are coming to the give them an idea to how to approach the ITP module and how to perhaps get a better mark, and how to explore new technologies, how to perhaps approach a client, how to do project management properly. We'll cover everything from that. And there's a new event we have planned. So we saw that Flutter is gaining a lot of traction within the dev community itself, either being the web part of it or the mobile part. And we perhaps thought that it will be really helpful for our undergraduates to learn Flutter perhaps before coming to the fourth year itself, and try to explore new dimensions within the Flutter community. So we have planned a small event where we will partner up with a community, industry personnel who will provide a small intuition onto how to properly code with Flutter, not just code with Flutter, properly structure the code with Flutter, use state management, how to properly use the provider frameworks, and so on. So that is Flutter 101. And the next event that we have planned is Windows 11 guide. So we did the Windows 10 tips and tricks session back in December. So Windows 11 has released after that. So we plan on doing a small guide to the new tips and tricks that you could use within the Windows 11 platform, and we hope on partnering up with an industry person for that as well. So that event we have planned in February. And the next thing that is come up within the community itself is another innovative idea for an event. So that is Azure Cognathon. So what we saw was within the SLIIT community, there is a small, I would like to say, a small hesitation when it comes to cloud technologies. So we thought of organizing Azure Cloudthon, which is basically an event where we promote the Azure Cognitive Services, Face API, language detection, sentimental analysis, and so on. So we asked the participants to come up with an innovative idea based on the Azure Cognitive Services, and go beyond that idea and implement it itself using the Azure Cognitive Services. So we'll be providing the resources and everything we'll be providing, and that event we plan on organizing in March. And so this is another signature event we organize with partner up with the FCSC, which is Hackathon. I believe that everyone is aware of what Hackathon is. So we will continue that tradition in May. And last but not least, the C-Drive project, which we plan on organizing to help give an intuition for the final years who are coming to the research module to how to properly approach a proper research. That we organized this back last month as well. So we hope on continuing that tradition forward. So those are basically events that we have planned. So there are certain other events that will be we will organize with partnering with other communities. So there is the SLIIT the MLSA community itself. So we will organize MS Champs in partnering with them, and we will organize Imagine Cup sessions and the .NET Conf. And so there is a lot of development stuff going on in the GitHub community of MS Club. So Rusru will guide you through how the development community has progressed throughout the past few months. So I'll just give you a small intuition. So we are currently doing a lot of projects when it comes to the MS Club website, the backend. So there is a lot of development work going on, and there is a lot of code reviews there that is properly structuring the code and done by the seniors. So that work will continue forward within the next few months as well. So this is basically a summary of what is to be done. So if you are interested in joining MS Club, so our website will launch in a few moments. So there is a tab called Join with us in that. So you could apply from there, and you will be faced with a rigorous interview process where you will be tested for coding skills and your other. Don't be scared. Like it's if you are good with something, tell us, and we will of course we will recruit you. But you will be subjected to a lot of monitoring within the few months that you are in MS Club, and you will which will help you grow as a member. As Jonathan mentioned, MS Club is a platform where you could elevate yourself and discover the talents that you never thought you really had. So with that in mind, so I'll sum up my words saying thank you for everyone who's joining here today, and thank you. Yasiru, the mic is yours.
Okay, so I'll be taking over from here since Yasser is having some connection issues. So thank you, Lasal, and I'd like to congratulate you again on your new appointment. And we hope that we'll be able to take MS Club of SLIIT to the next level in the coming year. So next on call is Mr. Nisal Palliyaguru. He's the head of customer success at IPM Innovations. So I'd like to cordially invite him to address the gathering today.
First of all, great job done for Sajid and the board members, and congratulations for the upcoming board. I see that you all have done really great work, and the club has progressed immensely from where I saw it last. Yeah, so just to share a small story with you guys on how I came to know Jonathan and Dinuan as well. We had something called mini hackathon, and I think it's still going on, hopefully. During the second edition of mini hackathon, Sajid and Dinuan participated in it, probably as first years or maybe as second years, I can't recall. They weren't winners, but they were in the final rounds. So I just created a small WhatsApp group and asked them to join an exhibition stall actually, which was organized by Microsoft in Royal College. So Royal College had their anniversary, 202nd anniversary or something like that. And Microsoft had a stall in there. So I just asked a few people to join up there and help with these presentations and all. So immediately Sajid, Dinuan and Renu popped up, raised their hands and took up the opportunity and basically helped us with the exhibition. That was it. They didn't know like they were going to get any benefits as such, because we didn't have something called MS Club formally during those days. So they just did it for the love of technology or love of exposure. They didn't know that they were going to get in returns, right? But now after 3 or 4 odd years, I see Dinuan, Sajid, Renu, everyone being featured in all these big tech pages and these big industry players talking about them. So I've seen a post of Renu, Sajid and Kalubo, Dinuan being shared by people like Fikri, etc. And I think they are getting to work with them as well in different side projects. So I'm really happy to see that, right? The exposure and the experience that they've got. And on a side note, like they've vastly improved the MS Club and made it more structured and brought a lot of new features and ideas into it. So the club is evolving. For the upcoming board, congratulations again, but I'll have like 2 or 3 probably advices to give you guys. One thing is, like, this is about serving the community, evangelizing, right? So don't just think about yourself, think about the community. Always think about the community. Don't think, okay, I got only the editor position. No, I am just in the community. I am just a community member. Just don't think like that. Okay, you have the opportunity. You are just a member of MS Club. So just go out and evangelize, and you get plenty of opportunities in the long run. Don't think, okay, I didn't get the president, so things didn't work out for me. It doesn't work like that, right? Another thing that I would like to highlight is especially when it comes to evangelizing, be an open platform, be open to people. So there are like people with different backgrounds, right? So there are people who aren't that great in coding, but who have really good soft skills. So those people also have a position or a place in the tech communities. They should have a place in the tech communities because they are the ones who are really good at taking all these pro techie or nerdy ideas and communicating them into a more general audience, right? So be open to them as well in your run. Just don't ignore them. That's just one piece of advice. Another thing is always break things. Basically, that's as with any startup, you should be able to break things, right? Just because your seniors or us, we organize an event, you guys don't have to organize that event or do the event in the same way. Just feel free to bring your new ideas. If that event is no longer relevant, just stop that and create a new event which is more relevant to your times. That way you can stay flexible, nimble, and you can appeal to more crowds, because this is all about appealing to crowds, right? That's it. In the process, you will get chances in coding, you all will get chances in developing, making more network, etc. And the third bit of advice is just don't get stuck in the SLIIT community, because now as MS Club members, you guys have the license to go out and talk to members from other universities, talk to industry people from other universities. You guys have that opportunity. So always feel free to network in the country, within universities, and with the industry players, as well as people from outside. So I think this is a point that I've shared with maybe Gehan pretty much a lot. So you guys always, this is a globalized world, right? So like it or not, this is a globalized world, and you guys need to have a proper connection with people from other countries. So as MS Club members, you guys have the unique opportunity to find members who have the same passion towards Microsoft or Microsoft technologies in other countries. So start off with the region. There are plenty of people in countries like Pakistan, Nepal, India, who are in Microsoft communities. So reach out to them, do projects together with them, and you all will get a hell lot of exposure through that. So those are like some of the advices that I would give you. So yeah, again, I'm really happy about where you are right now. There's a new website. The presentations are very structured, and you got a lot of members in this community as of now. So yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Nisanka. Those were really encouraging words because every time we were down, like we turn into our seniors and seek for help. So with that, keeping that in mind, so I'd like to invite our next guest, Mr. Gehan Siruvardhara, who is also the former president of the MS Club of SLIIT, and he's a software engineer at Cisco Labs. So Gehan, stage is yours.
Yeah, so unfortunately I can't turn my camera on because I'm having a power cut, so it's all dark here. So I won't be turning on my camera. So sorry for that. First of all, I would say huge congratulations to Rahul and the new board members, and also a very a job well done for Jonathan, Dinuan, and the past board as well. So I am but how can I say that? So MS Club started as a very small thing. If you mention names, Anjuaya, Anushaka, Akilaya, and Sri Prasanaya. So those 4 members started MS Club to help people to get to know what are the industries doing rather than staying into the projects and our syllabus. So the club started like that, and if I'm looking at this call and the projects that we have done, the events that we have done, the people we helped, so the number of things that we have done for the past couple of years is actually very impressive. So even in the last year, we despite of this pandemic and having to do everything online, so it's very hard to appeal a crowd within online platforms. Whenever we had our events physically, we would like to distribute swags, foods, and everything. So the people naturally attracts us. but when we are dealing with online platforms, it's very hard to like attract crowds and like do this event. But despite that, Jonathan, Dinuan, and all this, like their team did an amazing job doing that. So even like MS Club started in SLIIT, but I'm very proud to say that we now have MS clubs inside about 10 universities in Sri Lanka, if I'm correct. So yeah, so Anjoya mentioned a lot of things and he gave a lot of advices as well. So I would like to add one thing to that. So it's easy to manage a club, but it's very hard to keep a club going for years and years. So for that, you have to have a second generation. So whenever like Anjoya and like those people doing that work, so like they modeled me to be to take the responsibilities and carry on their work. So I think I modeled Jonathan, Dinuan, and that team, and of course they modeled you guys as well. So like Russell and your team have a great responsibility, not only managing your work as like a board members to like for an year, and also you have to create a next generation and make people interested in this MS Club, not just MS Club, like doing community works and giving back to the community. So if you can make another generation that also can get another generation in the upcoming year, so that will be the end goal for this club, right? Like in SLIIT, like for my 4 years at SLIIT, I have seen a lot of clubs like coming up, but the thing that they lack is like most of them just start new clubs to get the positions names, but after that they don't create a next generation, so the club just dies within a year. So I really don't want to MS Club to be in that position. So I want the MS Club to going forward for years and years. So whenever we come back to SLIIT, I'm not sure why. Like as an example, let's say if I am coming with my son for this SLIIT, like if I can see MS Club like doing the events very proudly, so that would make me so happy, and I think that would make you guys happy as well as community members of this amazing community. And also, I would like to add one thing as well. So I recently graduated. So in that graduation ceremony, like whenever I got the degree from the vice chancellor, so the whole action took around 20 seconds. Like after I came back to my seat and I thought that like all these hard work and struggling projects, everything that I had done for like 4 years, is just for these 20 seconds, right? But after a moment, it clicked me that it's not just about that 20 seconds and the degree certificate that I got. It's about the people that I met. It's about the people that I helped, and it's about the people that I have interacted with. And most importantly, it's about people that I have got so much connections, and now and the things that we have done for the past 4 years. Like looking back at my campus life, like university life, I can very proudly say that I have done something back to the community, and I am very proud of that. So I think it should be one of your goals as well whenever you go out with the like from SLIIT. Like don't just have a degree certificate or higher GPA or like first class, second class degree. You should have some memories to look in, like to look back into. It not just have to be the memories of people having fun time. Like it should be some kind of memories of like people, like you helping others, and you have like you interact with the community. So if you are doing that, so like IT industry is mainly based on the connections. Like someone can argue that it is based on the skills, but I can argue that it's not just about skills. It's not about like your coding skills, your technical skills. No, it's about technical skills, of course, but it's always about soft skills and the connection that you have within the industry. So by doing these kind of community works, you can improve your soft skills as well as the connections that you have in the industry. So try to interact with people as much as possible. So as Sanjay mentioned, it does not have to be inside SLIIT. You can go beyond that. You can go like to the island levels, as Dr. Nuwan mentioned. You can go to school levels. You can go to abroad and to have some other like international pool of people organizing events and doing much more things that we have, much more things that we are rather than that we are doing right now. Yeah, so that's it. What I have, that's it that I have to add to this call. So I would like to thank you, Dr. Nuwan, Dr. Mr. Dagat, and Mr. Amil as well. Without their help, this club won't be in this portion, and also Anjoya and the past members as well. So finally, congratulations again, Lafal and team. And so we are expecting wonderful things from you, and we'll be there for you to help anytime. It's like whenever you want some kind of help. I'm pretty sure Jonathan, Dinuan, and the board, and myself and Anjoya will always be there for you whenever you want help. Yeah, that's it. I would like to conclude my speech. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Thank you, Gehan. Those words carry such a heavy weight. So we'll not disappoint you, and we'll work harder than with the new board elected members, and try to get the club to a next level. So with that in mind, I'd like to share a video of Pasanaya, the president of Faculty of Computing Student Community. Actually, he's in the call, but due to a conflicting situation, will be happy to share his words on this annual general meeting 2021. So please bear with us.
Good evening, everyone. So first of all, thank you for inviting me for the third annual general meeting of the MS Club of SLIIT. And so talking about MS Club, so MS Club being an iconic club inside Faculty of Computing. So I think they have done many things to the Faculty of Computing undergraduates. So in many ways, and it's I just want to mention that it's nice to see their third annual general meeting is happening also. So, and I would like to mention the first committee, because I'm proud to say that I was a member in the first committee of the MS Club of SLIIT, and here we are at the third general meeting of the MS Club of SLIIT. And like I said, so there are a few gold ambassadors in Sri Lanka. So most of them are from SLIIT, because I think it is because the hard work of the MS Club of SLIIT. So they are pushing the students for their capabilities, and they are giving the best for the students who are coming to take up these challenges and all. So these more ambassadors are here and representing SLIIT, and because of MS Club of SLIIT. So and in the previous year also, MS Club continued the previous events like ITP Guide, .NET Conference, and Road to CDAP also, which was a new event. So we haven't seen that before. So it's nice to see that they are continuing the previous events as well, and they're adding new things along the way. So, and I want to mention the mini hackathon, which is the collaborative event between the MS Club of SLIIT and the Faculty of Computing student community. So I think this year we did a tremendous job in mini hackathon, even though we did it online. So we did it really good. I think it was one of the best event if we look back into the past year. So I just want to thank Jonathan, Dinuan, Nishiki, and the whole committee for working with us. So doing things, talking things, and engaging with all those things. And so they were there, they were talking to me, they were talking to our members, and I think we did a tremendous job with the mini hackathon. So I would like to say this, that this is my last speech in an event, because the newly appointed Faculty of Computing student community will be published sooner. So it will be published sooner than we think. So you all won't be seeing me again in the event. So I just wanted to mention that. So the new committee will be working with the new Faculty of Computing student community. So, and lastly, I want to wish my heartfelt wishes for the Lasal Mali and the new team. So I think they will do something good, something better than the previous committees. So, and we are waiting for something extraordinary from you all, Mali. So we'll be watching. So we'll be seeing you, and thank you.
Okay, so those were really nice feedback from the president himself of the FOC student community. So here comes the anxious moment, which is a milestone in today's annual general meeting. So this will be the time where we launch our official website, as well as we deliver you the development plans which we have for the community. So I invite Rusiru to carry on with the presentation on that.
We are really excited to release our official website, MS Club of SLIIT. So basically, our development team actually really worked really hard to build this application within 3 months, while maintaining best practices and industry standards. So in our organization. So today in my session, I will walk you through our new website and what are the contents that are in our website, and our future plans for next year in the development community. So you can visit to our website using msclubsliit.org. So when the time you land on this page, you will see our home page. So basically in this page, we actually include our recent blogs and the past webinars and past events that organized by MS Club SLIIT. And one more special thing. So previous years, when students apply for MS Club, they have to fill a separate MS form to send their applications. So now we integrated that entire feature to our newest website in here, the application form. So if any student who want to join to MS Club, you can click on this join now button and fill this application form. This is our new application form that built right into the application. So and eventually join to MS Club SLIIT. So that leads me to the next page, which is our About Us page. So in this page, basically, when the time you see this page, you will see the pioneers of MS Club, the people who actually working really hard to like build this amazing community. So the below that, you will see our mission, our vision, and our strategy respectively. You can go there and check those out. So then I will navigate to the next page, which is our event page. So in MS Club we organize a lot of events in our like community. So in this page you will see the past webinars, past events, and top speakers of the events all in this page. So basically you can look around and see what are the events that we actually organize and host. So, and also if we are if you have an upcoming event, we put the advertisement in the top header section about the upcoming event, what is the event, what are the information, those kind of things in this header section. So and if you want more information, you can click in this more information on Facebook. You can follow our official Facebook page, and that is the place we actually put a lot of information about the event. So, and also we now have an official YouTube channel called MS Club of SLIIT. So we go follow and subscribe both platforms for more information. So that leads me into the next page, which is our board member page. So basically in this page, you will see the official executive board members of MS Club SLIIT from year 2019 to now. So here you will see in this page, we basically link all of the social medias of their profiles, so that you guys can communicate with them and discuss with the ideas that you have in with the organize with the person that that is really in the committee member of MS Club. And we did one special thing. So as Pasana mentioned, we have the largest MLSA, Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador community in SLIIT. So that's why we include our students Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador profile directly into the board member page. So like if you want to see our students like MLSA profile, you can click on this icon and see what are the things that they have done to become a Microsoft Learn Students Ambassador. So you can discuss with them through the all the social medias that we linked in here. So that with that said, I will move on to the next page, which our blogs page. So in our organization, our students actually write a lot of like amazing blog posts about technical stuff and also non-technical stuff. So in this page, you will see all of our blog posts in here. You can go around and read more about the what is the content of the blog and all the stuff. And also we directly link our official Medium blog page in here. We highly recommend to go follow and go follow the MS Club official blog post and page as well. So that with that said, I will navigate to the last section of our newest website, which is our contact us. So basically, if you like have any idea that you want to directly communicate with our organization, so you can go to the contact us and fill this form, and one of our committee member will immediately connect with you about the things that you want to discuss. So we implement all these amazing website within. So is some we actually did a lot of code reviewing and all this stuff. So that actually concludes our new website in our organization. So with that said, this is the best time to introduce our new dev community, which is our MS Club SLIIT GitHub organization. So here it is. This is our original, like brand new MS Club SLIIT GitHub organization. So this is the place actually that we put all of our open source projects in here. So basically in this organization, currently we are developing like under developing 3 projects, which is our MS Club website, MS Club backend, and the admin portal. So those are the 3 main projects.
Thank you, Rusiru. That was such a nice presentation. So several months of hard work finally coming to stage, which highlight our inventory inside the MS Club for every domain. So I believe the coming year will provide as many opportunities to nourish the young talent at SLIIT. So with that, I'd like to invite Yasiru to continue with the proceedings. Yasiru.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lahiru. So I take this opportunity to thank our Nuan sir, Amila sir, and Jagat sir for being with us today with their busy schedules and share their thoughts at our AGM. So at the same time, Gehan Naya, Nisankaya, thank you very much for being with us today, our annual general meeting. Actually, your words is a motivation for us, how we should plan the next year in MS Club of SLIIT. So in my point of view, sometimes it may be challenging for all of us, not only for MS Club of SLIIT, for the other communities also, to have the events on premises, on campus, because for 2 years time period, it is not a short time period, 2 years, since 2 years, we are having everything on online platforms, organizing events, and now it is easy to organize events with teams and just had the flyer and organize the things on Teams. But when you go for the on-premises, the process will be different. We have to make some arrangement. We have to work more to arrange the event. So it will be some kind of challenging thing. But we believe as a team, we could overcome those challenges and make great events for the community. So at the same time, I take this opportunity to thank all our members of MS Club of SLIIT, so being with us today, as well as the SLIIT, other members from SLIIT for participating our annual general meeting 2021. And our Jonathan, Dinuanaya, and all our past executive board, they did a great job, as well as they trained us, they teach us how to do the things. Actually, from a 1 year period, when we came to MS Club of SLIIT, and till we are getting to these positions, they train us step by step how to do the things, how to organize, how to speak in an event, how to get the permission, how to work with the community, how to work with the external parties. They give a lot of experience for us. So thank you so much for all of you, Jonathan, Dinwanaya, and all the others. As well as I take this opportunity to thank all the people who were with us throughout the year to organize events. When we have challenges, who helped us, the people who helped us within a word, within a smile, it was a great motivation for MS Club of SLIIT. So big thanks goes to everyone who support us even from a word. So at the same time, for our events, for the people who gave us financial aids and that kind of things for our events, I would take this opportunity to thank all of them at this moment at our annual general meeting, and we hope all of them will be support for the next year also to have the things in a successful way. So that's from my side. Actually, at the same time, I would like to invite our SLIIT students to join with MS Club SLIIT, and now you are able to join MS Club of SLIIT through our official website. You just have to go there and fill the application from there, and we will contact you. And I think this is the best place for you to build your talents, get the experience for your career and the rest of your professional life also. So that is from my side today. Once again, thank you all for joining with the annual general meeting 2021, and hope to meet you all with amazing experience in the next year. There are a lot of set of events that will give you the knowledge and many things, challenges, and a lot of things are in our plan for the next year. So in this night, I'm going to wind up my speech. So stay safe and enjoy the vacation, and wish you all the very best for 2022. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Yasiru. So actually, without taking so much time from this meeting, I also like to thank all who joined with us today, especially the lecturers and the outgoing board plus the guest who were there. And yeah, stay in touch with our website, the social media pages, and we'll hope to see you again in coming times. Stay safe and have a good evening. Thank you.